Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video we are going to be trying out some new makeup and it is going to be focused on the new Too Faced Pretty Rich collection. So I did a poll over on my YouTube community tab. I asked if you would want to see me incorporate these items into a trying new makeup video like I normally do here on Fridays, or if you would want to see a video just kind of dedicated to the collection and trying out the different products. And the collection video won by about 84%. So that's what we're going to be doing today based on your votes, and thank you to everyone who voted. So the products I'm going to be trying out today are the Pretty Rich eyeshadow palette. I also do have the highlighters here. I have the highlight brush, and then I'm also going to be trying out a few of the lip glosses. Too Faced did send me over this collection in PR, which was very surprising to me and very exciting, and I'm glad that I can do this video because I know a lot of people have expressed a lot of interest in this collection. So I'm excited to try it out and give you my thoughts on it. The only things I've tried from the collection so far are one of the highlighters and the highlight brush, and then everything else is going to be first impressions, and I'll just kind of let you know how I'm feeling as we go along. But we have a lot to try out today, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so I am going to be starting off with the eyeshadow palette. I do have most of my face makeup down, so we're going to be jumping into this Pretty Rich palette. This palette is $49. The packaging is really pretty on it. It's definitely more of a bulkier eyeshadow palette, so just something to think about with storage and such. When you open it up, this is what it looks like on the inside. So you do have a mirror here, but it is a pretty small mirror. I mean, I like that it still has a mirror, but I kind of wish like this whole thing would have been a mirror because that would have been pretty bomb. And then inside, these are the different shades, and I'll go ahead and show some swatches here in a moment. But we have a mixture of matte, of some more shimmer shades, and then we have the 4 glitters, which were kind of like the standout of this eyeshadow palette. As this is a captivating collection of 16 ultra luxe shades in vivid glitters, creamy mattes, opulent shimmers, and precious pearls that can be layered in infinite ways to mimic the multifaceted beauty of real diamonds. Now it does say that the 4 diamond-shaped pressed gel glitter shadows are specially created to minimize glitter fallout so your eyes stay dazzling with breathtaking intensity. And it does say it is best to use a glitter glue with these, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try them with a glitter glue. Okay, so these are the swatches of like the mattes, the shimmers, and the pearl finishes. So those are some swatches there. And then these are the swatches of the glitters. Now I did just go ahead and swatch the glitters with my bare finger. I don't have any primer down or glitter glue or anything like that, but that's an idea of what the glitters look like. I just wanted to get an idea. I know a bunch of videos have already gone out about the collection. I haven't watched a lot of them because I wanted to be able to get my thoughts before seeing too many. It just kind of helps me, you know, just to go in with a clear mind and see what I think about something. So I'm intrigued. I will say right off the bat, kind of what I noticed while swatching was that the mattes felt really nice. They felt very like buttery, and that the shimmers actually felt a little bit dry to swatch. Now that's just swatches, that's not applying it to my eyes or anything, and the glitters seemed like pretty standard glitters to me. So let's get zoomed in and create some sort of eye look here. Okay, I do have my eyelid primer down. I just used my concealer when I was doing my face makeup. I didn't set it since I'm going to be working with glitters, and if I'm working with glitters or like really shimmery shades, I typically don't apply an eyeshadow over just to try to help it be a little bit more tacky. So I'm first going to come in with the shade Fancy That here on the top row, and I'm just taking a blending brush from Sigma. This is the E35, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that on the outer corner of my eye, and then also start to blend it into the crease. Ooh, I did also want to say I'm going to be doing a little giveaway in this video, so stay tuned. I have a little like prize pack here I'll be going over in the video. Just a little like holiday giveaway. I've been trying to sneak in some giveaways here or there. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm doing some on like my Instagram stories. I have a big one happening now on Twitter, and also obviously my YouTube one is still open, so I'll have links to those below. But yeah, just a little surprise giveaway in here. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll chat about that in a little bit here. And then I think I almost want to do Highly Selective right here in the second row. It's one of the shimmer shades, but I'm kind of interested in that color. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab Highly Selective with another blending brush. This one is the Sigma E25, so it's just a little bit smaller. I'm gonna use this on a dry brush, and I'm just gonna pat and kind of focus this on the outer but also the middle part of the eye. So I'm just going to pat it down there and then also just make sure it looks blended. So I want to go for like maybe a bit of a mauve-y look with some shimmer and then some glitter. I want to go for a mauve look. I bet no one saw that coming. No one saw that coming. I know. So I will say that I'm getting a lot of fallout with that shade right here, which is kind of a bummer since I have already done my face makeup, but I'll just brush it away in a little bit here and hopefully it doesn't affect it too much. But I don't really want to spray my brush. You know, sometimes you can use a damp brush to not only make a color pop more, but also to try to minimize the fallout. But I don't really want this shade to be like the star of the show. I don't want it to be like too poppin'. I really, like if there would have been like a matte mauve shade, I would have used that one. So that's why I'm just going to go ahead and keep my brush dry. And just work that into that outer matte shade. Okay, so I don't know if this is like the correct way to do things, but when do I worry about that? I'm actually going to cut the crease with some concealer. This is from Colourpop, the No Filter Concealer. It's in a shade that is way too light for me, so I typically use it if I want to do like a cut crease. And I'm just going to use a small Stilazzi brush. This is the S206. And I'm going to cut the crease and then I'm going to do my glitter glue where I'm placing this concealer. I don't know why. I've been doing some cut creases this week and I've been really liking them. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. It's kind of hard for me to do this on camera, but I'm just going to go ahead and place the concealer down. Where I'm going to do the concealer, and then I'm just going to kind of blend it with this small brush here, and then I'm going to do the glitter glue on top of it because I still want that, you know, that more mauve-y shade to be shown, but I don't have a lot of eyelid space to work with. So sometimes when I do looks like this, it's just like the very like tiniest little part, inner part of my eye is like the shimmer or the glitter or whatnot. So that's why I like to do a cut crease because then I can kind of bring that back. So that's why I'm doing it this way. And then I'll lay the primer down and then we will come in with the glitter. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye and hope this works out how I envision it in my head. Alrighty, so this is what we're looking like. So I'm going to come in and add the primer. So I'm going to use, this is from MBA Cosmetics. I got it specifically when I was trying out their glitters, so I know this is what it's supposed to be good for. So I'm just going to take a little bit on like a really small brush here. This is the Sigma Inner Corner E36. So I'm just going to add some to the brush and then apply that over top of where I placed the concealer. See how this goes. I'm not the best at working with glitter, so I'm a little nervous here, but okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure the entire area where that concealer is covered with this glitter primer. I don't have a lot of glitter primers. If you guys have ones that you would recommend. I know Too Faced has one. I've seen some people use like the Anastasia one. But if you have favorites ones, let me know. Because I only have this one and then one from e.l.f. That's all I have. So, okay, so then coming into the palette, I want to use the first shade here, which is called Diamonds for Breakfast. That's that first swatch there. I just thought that was really beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, it says to use your finger. Okay, I'm going to use my finger. So I'm just going to dip into this shade here and apply right on top here, and then I might have to use a brush just to get like the inner part of my eye. I don't typically use my fingers a lot because I generally have pretty long nails, but if you guys missed the video where I talked about it, when we were gone over Thanksgiving and I came home, my brother was watching our dog for the week and she ran into me with such force. She broke 3 of my nails. Broke them right off. I was like, oh goodness, that was painful. So I just went ahead and cut down my nails and we'll just try to regrow them out again. So, okay, I feel like that's the best I can do with the glitter for here with my finger. But I think that looks really beautiful. So I'm just going to grab a brush here. This is the Sigma E58 and grab, I guess maybe I could spray it. I don't know. I'll spray it and see if that helps a little. And then try to pick up a little bit here to get it in that inner part of my eye. That's harder for me to grab with my finger, you know. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to like tap it right here. I'm trying not to like do a lot of patting motions because I'm, you know, I don't want to get that fallout, but I'm going to go ahead and tap it. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. I think that glitter is really pretty. I didn't get too much fallout on me, so that's pretty good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. So I'm gonna come in. I feel like I did a good job with the glitter primer, so that's always a positive. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the primer down and then the glitter on top. I feel like you kind of have to like work fast as you're doing this, you know? Okay, so there is the glitter, and I think that looks pretty beautiful. I'm pretty happy with that. So again, I'm just gonna grab out a blending brush. There's one. And just kind of like softly try to like tap around here and try to give it like a nice little diffused look with that matte and that shimmer shade, and then blending it into the glitter. Again, it makes me a little bit nervous to do this because I don't want a lot of fallout, but I feel like so far so good on that end. So this is what the eyes are looking like, and I like them so far. I thought that that was pretty simple to do. I mean, I only used a few shades and everything. As always, when I try out new makeup, I'll come back in a couple of weeks to give my full thoughts on everything after I've been able to try things and try out all the different shades and, you know, see how long they wear and all of that good stuff. I think I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the lower lash line, and then I will pop on, I want to do some lashes. I will pop on some lashes off camera before we go to test out the highlighter. So for my lower lashes, I think I'm first going to smudge Oh That's Rich on the bottom lash with a pencil brush and just try to get that really close to my lashes. And I want to kind of diffuse, soften that shade with the first one that we used, which is Fancy That. I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to really use that lighter shade to kind of smoke out that darker one. Really proud of myself with that glitter, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not super skilled when it comes to glitter, so I felt like that was pretty, I felt like I did a pretty good job. Okay, so this is what the eyes are looking like. I guess I could do an inner corner highlight too, couldn't I? I want to use Clutch Your Pearls as my inner corner highlight, which that name really cracks me up. And I'm just gonna use a smaller detailed brush, and I'm gonna add this right into the inner part of my eye. It's like it looks really white in the palette, but it definitely has that like pink iridescent to it. So I'm just gonna add that as the inner corner highlight. And then I'm gonna go pick out some lashes and pop those on, and then we'll come back to try out the highlighter. So I went ahead and added some lashes. These are from Nikkia Joy. These are the Chloe lashes, and I like how the eye look is looking so far. But I'm gonna go ahead and move over to highlighters. So there is 3 different highlighters. I'll show you all of them. I'm not gonna swatch all of them because I don't think I'm gonna keep all of them, because that just seems really excessive. And like I said, I'm trying to do a bunch of giveaways and stuff, and it just feels so silly to not be able to give something away because I've swatched it, you know what I mean? But the boxes are pretty intense. So you open up the box like this, and then you have another little box inside, and then inside this box you have the highlighter. So this one here is in Diamond Fire, which looks like so. We also have Canary Diamond. And then this last one here is a Fancy Pink Diamond. Now I have used this highlighter. These are $34. Now they also came out with a highlighting brush, which is $30. I did try these out already just because I was super curious about them. And off the bat, I wasn't overly impressed. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try one side with this brush, and then I'm gonna try the other side with my Sigma F03, one of my favorite highlighting brushes, because I wondered, is it the brush or is it the highlight? I don't know, but we're gonna find that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a Fancy Pink Diamond once again, and I wish these had a little mirror in them too. That would be nice, especially for $34, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the brush first, and I'm just gonna kind of like swirl it around in here and apply to this side. Now I'm someone who prefers like a really pop-in blinding highlight, and I felt like I wasn't really getting that with this. I was having to come in several times and really build it up. If that's not your preference, you know, maybe you would like something like this, but for me that's what I like, and especially for something that's more higher priced, like I just feel like I want something. So this is, I want something cool. So this is gonna be my 3rd time coming to build it up, and then I can finally start to see kind of that pink iridescent. Like, it's pretty. I think it looks pretty. Iridescent highlighters aren't always my favorite, but I thought that this one was pretty. It's a really soft highlight, like soft on the skin too. Doesn't show a lot of texture, which is nice. But let's try the other side with my Sigma brush and just see how it goes. So I'm going to do the same thing, just kind of like swirl the brush around in here, and then go ahead and apply with the F03. I don't think I'm seeing like a huge difference. This is going to be my third time coming in, so I think maybe it is just the highlight is just a softer, more subtle glow, which again it's not a bad thing. It's just not going to be for everybody, and unfortunately it's not really going to be for me. I don't think this is going to be a favorite. I'll try the brush out with a different highlighter, like one of my favorite highlighters, and see what I think of the brush, because like I said, it's a $30 brush. So this is what the outer packaging looks like on the lip glosses. The three shades that I'm not going to keep are All the Stars, Raisin the Roof, and also a 401k. That's pretty funny. Ones that I will be swatching are these three right here. The lip glosses are $21 each. This one is Social Butterfly. This one is a little bit different because this was made in collaboration with Jordyn Woods. So the packaging is a bit different on here, if I can show you. So the packaging is a little bit different. And then I'm also going to swatch a Sunset Crush and then Pretty Penny. So I'll go ahead and start off. I think I'm going to start with Sunset Crush first. Sunset Crush is described as a sparkling peach pink with pink glitter. So here's what this one looks like. I'm going to swatch on my bare lips first just to see how it looks. And then I might add like a lipstick and top it with a gloss to finish off the look. I don't really know yet. We're just living dangerously right now. We're living on the edge. It's Friday. It's all good. Wow. That is shiny. So here's what Sunset Crush looks like. I mean, if you're into really sparkly lip glosses, this one's actually really pretty. It's not totally my vibe, but again, I thought I could test a few out and see how they look. They feel really smooth. I don't feel like any sort of glitter particles, on my lips or anything. It feels really smooth. That's a pretty color. I like this. I mean, again, it's not like 100% my vibe, but I think that it's really pretty. So this one is a Sunset Crush. I will say because of the glitter in it, it is a little bit hard to remove from the lips. So I just want to make note of that as I'm doing the other swatches. It's a little bit hard to get off with that makeup wipe. Ooh. Next up, I'm going to swatch the one with Jordyn Woods. This is Social Butterfly. This is described as a sparkling apricot nude with pink and gold glitter. So here is what the packaging on this one looks like, and let's give it a whirl. It does have her name right here too. If you can see it on camera, it has the Jordyn Woods there. I think this one is really pretty too. Feels the same consistency wise, so that's good. I do like that one. Okay, so that one is Social Butterfly. Glitter is so hard to remove from my lips. Oh man. If you guys have a man who loves glitter, who doesn't love glitter, I mean, like mine, do not wear this to date night because he's not going to be happy. Ooh. Last one I'm going to swatch is Pretty Penny, which does look really pretty in here. This one is described as a sparkling chai with gold and silver glitter. So this is what Pretty Penny is looking like. This one is pretty. I feel like it does have a lot of glitter, but that also could be because I just swatched the two and I'm having trouble removing the glitter. So that's why I did want to make note of that. I think out of the three that I swatched, Social Butterfly has the most kind of like base to it. This one I think actually has the least amount of base. I can see a little bit of that brown tinge, but not too much here. And again, these are just, they're very glittery. I don't think I'm personally going to love the lip glosses because I'm not a fan of that, and I feel like when I try to remove my makeup tonight, things are going to get weird because I have a bunch of glitter on my eyes and now I also got glitter on my lips. Oh boy, it's like a glitter bomb's going to go off in my shower tonight. Get ready. So I don't know if these will be my favorite. I mean, if you don't mind that, and if you like something that's really glittery and shimmery, I think that you would probably like these. Again, I like the consistency of them. I like that they're nice and smooth. They don't feel like sticky or like too goopy or gloppy or whatever other word you want to say. I think that they feel nice. Again, just for me personally, I don't think they're going to end up being a favorite of mine, but I'm glad that I was able to try them out, and hopefully some of these swatches helped. And again, this last one here is Pretty Penny. Okay, so that's going to finish off the makeup look. So just to run through everything that I tried, the Pretty Rich palette, I really do like. I'm excited to try out more of the shades. I want to play around with more of those shimmers and pearls just because I wasn't super impressed with how they swatched, so I really want to test them out on the eyes. I really want to try out the other glitters too and see what I think of it, but so far, first impressions with this eye look, I had a really good time using them. Highlights, I'm just not really loving these. They're just a little bit too subtle for my taste. And the actual, you know, shades for the highlighters are not what I personally love. If you really enjoyed the iridescent highlighters, you could like this one, but if you want something that's really beaming, I would not suggest these, so I don't think that they're going to be a favorite of mine. The brush, I want to try it out with one of my favorite highlighters and see what I feel, because I don't know. I was going to blame the brush on not like a great highlight, but I think it is actually the highlight, so I want to test out the brush with something else too. And then the lip glosses, again, like I said, I just don't think that they're going to be my personal favorite, but if you are into glosses like this, you could really like these. Again, I like the way that they feel and everything, but I don't love how much glitter they leave on my lips and how hard it is to kind of remove. I think that's going to be an issue at the end of the night, so I did want to point that out. Now, there are a few other pieces in the collection. So they came out with the Better Than Sex, and then it says and Diamonds mascara up here. So I mean, it's their Better Than Sex mascara. I'm assuming it just has different packaging. This one is kind of like a meh to me. I mean, they come out with the Better Than Sex all of the time with all kinds of like different releases and stuff, so I'm just like not super hyped about that. But it is a nice mascara. I mean, it's a good mascara. I will say that. And then also they have the Glow Job, the Radiance Boosting Glitter Face Mask. And now this has already come out, but they also have it as part of the collection too. I'm not going to be using a glitter mask on my face. That's just a little bit too much for me. I don't really love the name Glow Job, so I don't really feel the need to put that on my face, you know? So I did want to point that out as well, but that is kind of my thoughts on the collection. I hope that my first impressions helped you out and seeing the eye look and applying the other items to my face. What are you guys thinking about the collection? Have you picked anything up yet, or are you planning to? I would love to know. But like I said, I do want to include a little giveaway in here, so if you've made it to the end, good job, you. Let me hop over into this giveaway. Alrighty, so for the giveaway, it's just like a little prize box. It's nothing too crazy or anything, but to run through the products, this is from Bliss. It's their Pore Patrol Daily Warming Scrub with Black Volcanic Sand. So we have some skincare in there. I have from e.l.f., this is their Powder Glow Highlighter in Rose Gold. Some lip products. This is from Buxom. This is one of their full-on plumping lip polishes. This is in Ariana. I also have a lipstick here from MAC. This is part of their holiday collection. This one is called Both Cheeks. From NARS, I have a little eyeshadow here. This is called Stud. I thought this would be a fun one to include because it's like a little like a sparkly glitter little eyeshadow here from NARS. I also have an eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. This is their Modern Metals. This is one of their new eyeshadow palettes. So we have that. Also from Lancome, the Monsieur Big Mascara. I know a lot of people really enjoy this mascara. And then I have a mask in here. This is the Revive Gold Sleeping Mask from Sue. So a little sheet mask. And then finally, I have this set of brushes here from Sigma Beauty. This is the Shade and Pop brush set, and you have 3 of my favorite eye brushes in this set, which is a part of their little holiday collection. So those are all the little prizes. I just thought I'm going to try to be doing some little giveaways in my videos here throughout the month of December, like I mentioned over on Instagram stories too, and anywhere else I can just kind of pop in, slide in a little quick giveaway I will be doing. So anybody can enter. My giveaways are always international as long as I'm the one sending out the prizes. So the giveaway is international. You just have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel over here. And then so that I know that you want to enter, if you just want to leave a comment down below, and I didn't come up with a hashtag before I was filming this, so that wasn't very smart of me, but if you just want to leave like the hashtag Sam Squad, Sam Squad, go ahead, hashtag Sam Squad. That way I know that you want to enter the giveaway. So if you don't want to enter, you can still just leave a comment. But as long as you want to enter the giveaway, do Sam Squad, and then I will pick a winner from anyone who leaves that hashtag in the comments. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So that's a little giveaway. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I appreciate it so much. 2018 has been a really wonderful year for me over here on YouTube, and I just appreciate it, and I'm trying to give back as much as I can, especially around this time. So thank you guys so much for the continued support. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope that you're excited for the little giveaway, and I hope that seeing me test out the Pretty Rich collection from Too Faced helps you out a little bit. Again, I would love to know your thoughts on the collection and what you think. Other than that, if you guys did enjoy today's video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.